People on the Couch here. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video. Good morning, and I am Debbie, and this is Mark, and we are two old people on the couch, and we got breaking news just now.
Yeah, I guess the Pope passed away.
The Pope passed away.
I don't know when. It just...
Oh.
This is at 8 a.m. it says here on here. So
okay.
8 a.m. our time or 8 a.m.
Let's try to get that up on the news
which
feed.
is really, you know, if it's 8 a.m., it's 9 a.m. our...
Mm-hmm.
So whatever, half hour ago. So, you know, that's big news. You know,
that's huge news.
Things are rolling and shaking, and...
Can you get our comments going?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's get the comments
I can't.
Going. Yeah, hold on.
I can't function looking down, but yeah, the Pope dies at 95. It says.
You know how we said we were going to be prepared for every show this whole entire vacation? Yeah. It was going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
That did not happen.
That did not happen.
And just remember, if you're catching the replay, let me get rid of that phone number.
Yeah.
If you're catching the replay, watch us at 2x speed for a better experience. Right.
Okay.
Do I want to leave that up or do I want to leave this up?
I don't care.
All right. Okay.
All right.
So let's get the chats going here. Docs.
Yeah.
All right.
He just doesn't have the chat up, so I can see who's in here.
Yeah, we're oh my goodness, we got a lot of chats already. Hold on. All right, we're working on it. We're working on it.
All right, there we go.
Oh,
now scroll all the way to the bottom. Scroll all the way to the bottom. I don't think we're all the way to the bottom.
Okay, we're working on this, people. What happened?
Okay,
there?
I don't know. We're so prepared today. We are prepared. Right. So hang in
talk
there with
to
us.
The people,
all right, so yeah, that is huge news this morning. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, just go. They see us.
Okay, I know they see us, but I can't function like this. I have to have all my ducks in a row.
You just lost all our audience.
I have to have all my ducks.
Keep talking.
I have to have all my ducks.
Look at that. Look at that.
Are you at the bottom?
Yeah, I'm at the bottom.
Okay.
So good morning.
I don't think we are at the bottom.
Ken.
There we go. There we go.
Zombie 5. Yeah, Zombie 5.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's up?
Zombie.
Passing away
First, I gotta
say,
good morning, Zombie 5. Female.
Yes. Dumpster dive.
Dumpster dive. Hey, we had a great show on Grumpy Grandpa Patriot show.
Yeah, great show.
I did a live with Lone Cowboy Adventures, and it was about ghosts or paranormal,
yes,
stuff or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fabulous. Zombie 5 dumpster dive
called in.
She called in.
Mm-hmm.
Lila Newton called in.
Yeah,
and
we covered this last week. There's new news this week.
All right, never mind. I thought we didn't say it, but okay, never mind. I'm a week behind. Right.
You are a week behind.
All right, never mind.
We talked about all of that last week.
Hi, Jake.
Yeah,
hi,
good morning,
Frenchie.
everybody.
Ken, hi, David.
Good morning.
Hi, Tim.
In other news, and I've been following this really close while he's trying to get some information up here on this top screen about the Pope dying.
Yeah.
Is they did catch a suspect in the murder case of the Idaho 4.
Oh, yeah, that's big
yesterday,
news too,
and that is huge news. And I got so wrapped up in that case this last week because we've been off work that I just find it so sad about those girls. And now it's even more sad that it was just a sort of random person that didn't even, just a random person sort of that it seems like. I think there's a connection to them, but not a strong connection to them. Not any of the theories that we were throwing out there is not what happened to those young kids. So all the people that we were saying did it were not the ones that did it and everything. So they arrested Brian, and his last name is kind of strange, Holder or something like that. I'm not sure how to say his last name, but they arrested him. He did not even go to their college. He went to a college in Washington, just right across the border, about a 15-minute drive to their town. And they caught him in Pennsylvania at his parents' house yesterday.
Scranton, PA.
Yeah, Scranton, PA.
And he was a
grad student.
And he was teaching or something
like that. Yes, he was teaching, and he was a grad student over there
Washington State.
at Washington
State.
And he
taught criminal
And he was
justice
majoring,
or law or whatever.
He was majoring in criminal law.
Or something like
criminal,
that. That studies exactly what he did.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, and I
got
was
a little
just
carried away with his thesis
right before
the. All right, here we go.
All right, we're back. So
listen, anytime
something is up with our internet.
It keeps doing this. We start talking about stuff or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
it drops us.
It's something to do with our internet.
Give us 30 seconds if we'll
be back. We'll be back. We'll be back.
And
absolutely.
That time it took a little bit longer than normal. It was trying to renegotiate. Mm-hmm. We apologize.
Yeah,
I've got
I don't know what has happened. Yeah, what has happened with
and see why they drop us periodically. We might be good the rest of the show. We might not.
Yeah.
So,
but we'll be back.
What were we talking? Go ahead.
Okay, so we were talking about the case. So anyway, they caught him in. Oh, there's a video that has surfaced now that's really creepy that he put out. So that's surfaced, and I don't know. It just seems so pointless now. He was friends with them on Instagram, so he followed them on Instagram.
Yeah,
and he had several accounts that followed Kaylee.
Yeah,
so he had a whole bunch of accounts that followed her. So, and
the whole world's gone mad.
Allegedly, maybe his sister
lived next door to them. Maybe that's
close in that town, and allegedly, maybe Xana's sister had dated him in the past. So I think they're going to find or come out and tell us that there is some sort of connection to where they knew the girls. It wasn't totally random. It just was kind of like an outside person that did it. So anyway, I got really wrapped up in that whole case. It was so sad and just trying to figure out what had happened and why. And it just seemed so pointless. But, Kaylee and Maddie did have their memorial service yesterday, so that is good for the families to be able to have that with the suspect being arrested. So
you're all caught up now.
Yeah.
Good thing we didn't ramble. There was some breaking news that people were coming up with some other people.
Oh yeah, they said right at first
they arrested him. Yeah. in that case, but ended up maybe they are. But I don't, right now they're not.
Yeah, they had just stolen a car or something, and their names came popping up as being arrested yesterday, and everybody latched onto them. Yeah. And the one dude
let's not roll with that. I said until we find out for sure.
Was from our hometown. Yeah, we looked it up. It was weird.
From El Reno, and we're like, that's bizarre. But luckily, we were like, let's just wait and see how this all falls in line.
And we did wait, so
because we're responsible here on the couch.
So we try to be. Right. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. I know I missed everybody. Right,
let's see what I can do here. I'm going to do this first before we get any further.
Everybody coming in, I missed everybody.
Let's just run down the news real quick. We have Arizona House member-elect casts aside her own race for election truth. Well, let's see. This is Gateway Pundit. It leans right. So there you go, people. Just to let you know. Exclusive. They had to sabotage it, and we believe we can prove it that in a court of law, Carrie Lake discusses her blah, blah, blah that we can't mention on, so, yeah, in my own opinion, something nefarious. I think they proved it in the court that things were put on the wrong size ballot and all kind of things, right? Like, I've lost Debbie, already, so I'm probably
No. I'm listening to you. I'm keeping up with the chat. Okay. Ridge Life Ramblings wasn't a mod, so I had to make it.
Okay. So. Oh, yeah, there you go. There's breaking news. Ridge Life Rambling. What's the full name, Deb?
I have no idea.
Where'd it go? Ridge Life Ramblings. Okay, that's the official name. He's got a new channel out.
Yeah.
Go look for it. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, along with all that, we have, I think some nefarious stuff went down. Let's see. Statue of late Democrat Lewis replaced Confederate monument in Georgia. Okay, that's fantastic. Okay. Here's the breaking news. Want to click on it and just find out?
That would be great.
Since it's breaking news, it's died. Oh my gosh, I don't want to subscribe just yet. Okay.
It's probably not.
To resign in 600 years, spent 8 years as head of Catholic Church. So 8-year run there. Pope Benedict. So now we get now we get the smoke,
Yeah.
And whatever they do to pick the new one. new one out. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You're welcome, Lou. He had a good time.
Oh yeah, here. Let's do that real quick. I'm gonna close this. I was gonna try to show a couple things there, but all right, here we go. Let's get out to videos. All right, here we go. This was out at Lou's. Yeah. I should have taken a longer video, but here's Gus, Lou's dog, and Flash, which was his dad. Sorry that Lou's dad passed away. Okay, we'll just keep it looping. Okay. Maybe it'll loop. Mm-hmm. Okay. So Flash, a little hound dog, beagle hound dog mix. I don't know. It's the cutest puppy on the planet, and Dottie here, and that dog had a whale of a good time, along with Gus and everybody. But those two surprisingly hit it off, and he's a 12-year-old pup, and he was just enjoying playing with the dog. So there we are. This is out at your mother's farm. And just playing around with the hay bales there.
Hay bales.
So it's just,
she likes to hop up there.
Get up here. Come here.
Just showing some stuff. I hope the audio isn't too over.
Dottie, come here.
No, it's good. All right. That's just Dottie just running around. She loves playing on those things and hopping around and jumping around. And so we had a rip-roaring good time. There we go.
We're back.
Gus. There's Gus, and then where's Flash at?
I don't know.
Flash comes. There's Flash. Flash is running around out there. Oh, it was a really good. Really, really good time.
Really good time.
So yeah, me and Lou, I just hadn't seen him for a while.
Why don't you get out to the marina too, or to the ice skating rink?
All right. Okay. Oh my gosh, it must be
every time. Every time it must be that time of the day. Every time we go.
So let's get out to the pier then.
Okay, let's get out to the pier.
All right. Let's see.
Maybe.
There we go.
Okay. We're out at the pier.
We're out at the pier.
We'll go to warmer places. How about that?
All right. So
sound like a good thing.
Boy, we're just all over the place today.
We are kind of all over the place, but
I went out to Lou's. I hadn't seen him for a while, and again, you know how it is. Sometimes it's easier to get work done, kind of by yourself too, though. So we did a couple projects. We did fix a couple of rotted boards on his trailer. And then we cleaned up a little bit and got packed up. I'll let Lou decide if he wants to, tell people what's going on, But Lou might be moving, so I helped them kind of pack up some stuff. We didn't get too much done. We had a rip-roaring good time just talking, too, though, which I thought would probably happen.
Oh, is it the retired Pope that died? We might be screwing this up, too.
No. What retired Pope?
Well, somebody said it's Pope Francis.
Oh.
That retired.
All right.
Pope Benedict retired a while back.
Listen.
Yeah.
Like we always say.
Do your own research.
But no, you're getting your news from two janitors, right? So a Pope died. Whether he be the one now, or a former one.
He was a former pope. He's not the pope that's in there now.
Oh, good grief, we're terrible.
I don't know what your deal is.
Breaking news. We were wrong.
We are terrible today.
Breaking news. I said it was the ex-boyfriend.
Yes, the retired one. Yeah,
allegedly. It wasn't him either.
You owe him an apology.
Well, we'll see how it all hashes out here. It's not official yet, but it's looking pretty official.
It is.
But I was totally wrong.
Sorry.
And Deb can testify. I'm usually right.
I'm thinking it's the Pope that's in the office, and so I'm thinking it's like huge news. So that's not even news at all.
Yeah. He's just an old Pope that passed away.
Yeah. Old Pope that passed away. All right. Not so breaking. Barbara Waters passed away, though.
Oh, too. You said it just like she would, too.
Barbara Waters?
No. Barbara Walters.
Yeah, that's what I said. Barbara Walters.
Oh, very good. Okay, you redeemed yourself.
Yeah.
She passed away. Let's get out you want to get out some slides?
Yeah, let's get out to some slides.
Since we're all over the place.
Yeah, you are all over the place.
Of course, I got to learn how to not let this go. New slides. Okay. All right, first off, we had late Christmas out at your mom's house with my son and the two. I should have put both granddaughters out there.
You should have.
I just had one picture of Finley up on the hay bale. I thought it was cute. I was putting it up here.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And then get out here. Elon Musk almost every conspiracy theory that people had about Twitter turned out to be true. And again, if you use your common sense, everything they're finding out, you already knew. It's not, it's a no-brainer for us. It's just nice to be vindicated to say, hey, and then just listen, I don't know what's going on, or dies suddenly at 45, right? That's just one case. It's every day. Everywhere. It's everywhere. I'm not going to get into it that deep. I think we all know what might have changed in the last year compared to other years in the past. But, again, I can I say one thing?
Yeah.
About is the best, in my opinion, the best side effect of being a conspiracy theorist is not having myocarditis.
It is. It is.
So there you go. I don't have it. So that's a good side effect of having your own, thoughts of. But I was wrong about the Pope.
Yeah.
I was wrong about the ex-boyfriend.
Yes.
So take that in stride, right?
That can lead us to a subject I'm going to talk about later on today.
Right, let's get back out.
About how we're not qualified to be giving the news. I've decided.
All right. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's all I had. I just real quick show there. Ned's still on vacation.
He is on vacation. I don't know what we were going to do with Ned. Like I said, I guess we could get into that now.
He didn't make it down to Jake's quite yet. He traveled down there. I think his car broke down or something.
No, did it?
So he should be down at Jake's
pretty soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Well, let's hope for that, I guess.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I've been thinking about how unqualified we are to give the news, and we shouldn't really be. We shouldn't be given the news.
We were really good for a while there.
We were, but we should not be given the news anymore.
And the softball was dead on for a long time.
For a long time,
we got to tweak the softball a little bit.
Something's off.
The softball has been off.
Oh, we got to look up some news earlier than we do.
Be prepared.
So, be prepared.
I know. Well, maybe with the new job, do you think you will?
I'm not for sure.
All right.
It's going to be.
We didn't do any shows this week either.
We didn't. And that's okay, too, because according to my granddaughter, we shouldn't even be on the internet because it's a dangerous place. And I guess we proved that this week.
Yeah, and be prepared.
Yeah.
He's a handful.
Yeah.
And just like me out at Homestead Lou's, guess what? You probably won't get too much, done with his help.
Yeah.
He'll help a little bit, but it'll be more of a distraction than a help. But Lou did say, in my defense, Lou did say, really, Mark, I didn't really feel like doing any of this today. I was just going to kind of hang.
Yeah.
So what we got done today was more than what
bonus work.
Because I was just pulling I'll get to that later. And since you're out here and you act like you want to help.
Yeah.
Right? I thought we'd get a project lined up for you to help out with. But
yeah, but I don't know. I wish we had a different hook, something else that we could do.
No.
And sit on the couch. There is. There's something that we can do.
What are you going to do?
Sit on the couch. I don't know.
Read children's stories?
No, we're not going to read children's stories. But I think we could just do something. So
okay.
I feel like.
Hey, just FYI, if we do drop again, we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It's because Karen's got that dang space heater. It's like 70 degrees outside.
Yeah.
And she's still got that space heater. And it trips a breaker. We have to run. Flick the breaker back on
and get it
going. Well, she does it up in the booth. She'll hit the breaker. We'll be back in like 10 seconds to 30 seconds.
Yeah,
somewhere in that period. It feels like an hour whenever we go down. Whenever I'm trying to recuperate it.
Yeah. So do you want to put our number up there, and then I want to talk about New Year's. Today is the last day of 2022.
And again, if you want a video in, just put your phone up to that bar up there and come on in.
I had some glasses here. There.
Yeah.
Last day of 2022. So what's everybody's New Year's resolutions? What are we planning for
so
2023?
Prepared. We're ready for 2022. We are ready for 2022.
We are ready for 2022. No, this is the last day of 2022. It's the last day I can wear these glasses.
All right.
So.
All right.
So what's everybody's plan? New Year's resolutions?
The bowl game. The bowl games have been fantastic. I mean, some of them really don't matter, and I don't even have a connection with some of the teams.
Mm-hmm.
But man, they've all been like in overtime or one, touchdown apart. Most of them. So yeah, they paired them up really good this year. Great bowl games I've been watching here. I might not be able to watch them today. You know why?
Yeah.
Because YouTube's busting down on.
Yeah, they are. They don't like the good bowl games. They won't let you watch.
Once this last night was the night, like all the way up to the last game of the night, Tennessee and Clemson. I was golden. I was watching, and then all of a sudden they said, "Nope, now you can't watch them."
What does everybody think is going to happen in 2022? Do you think
2023?
2023. Sorry. See, I'm a year behind. What does everybody think is going to happen in 2023? Do you think that inflation's going to stop? What about Taiwan? Do you think Taiwan will be invaded here soon? I hear there's all kinds of stuff going on in the sea.
Usually whenever they're talking about this stuff, again, they say that, Ukraine's just kicking butt. But according to my sources, that's not even close to being true. They barely have any, soldiers left. And it's not looking good unless NATO steps full in. And so I think Russia's going to do some butt kicking.
Yeah.
And go in there and clean all the corruption out of that place. But that's, again, I love the people of Ukraine. The people of Ukraine, I got no beef against. People of Russia, I got no beef against. I'm not a Putin fan. I'm not a Zelensky fan. I think they're all just doing whatever they're doing, but I do think we were funneling a lot of money. Like that 1.7 stimulus, $1.7 trillion stimulus plan we just passed.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Again, a lot of money will go over to that war.
A lot of money is going to a lot of foreign
countries.
It's
going to come right on back, and it's going to pay for your CNNs, your MSNBCs, your FBI agents, working over at Twitter and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
The money's going to come back because they're not putting on news for ratings. They're doing it as propaganda. Yeah. So just get ready for more. That's back in. CNN and MSNBC can go in full bore. They got it $1.7 trillion to just start brainwashing the crap out of people. Yeah. That's what I think.
That's what you
go
think
on in 2023. Anybody saying anything?
Yeah, lots of people are saying stuff. People think that inflation will keep on going. Oh, yeah. Somebody said that they think that the Pope will. The Pope. See, now I'm got them on the brain. That Biden will kick the bucket in 2023.
Well, that could be. He's an old guy.
Mm-hmm.
If he officially got the jibby jab, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Officially.
Yeah.
Which I don't think they did. I think they do just get the old saline solution. Again, what I would like to do with those guys is say, "Oh, you want to prove that you want to do it on TV? Come to come to my house, right?
Yeah.
We will get you, and we will take you to the nearest Walgreens, right?
Oh, and get the jab.
Mm-hmm. Whichever one I pick too. It could be over there, it could be over here, but we're just gonna go to one and get in line with everybody that's normal in there, and you can get your shot. And it'll be on TV. It'll be so blatantly obvious that you got the real deal, right?
Well, we are smarter than the average Americans because we know that it's not Putin's price hike. We know that when you print money and put money into circulation that we don't have, it causes inflation.
And
so it's getting crazy out there. $6 eggs is crazy.
And the stimulus just went through. So it's going to get crazy. But the good thing is, it might be good that interest rates are going up. We might be able to make, 0.25% in our.
We might in our
maybe
savings.
all the way up to 1% interest on our stuff in the bank. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
That could be a good sign.
The banks are
while
on
we're making
1%, I think.
Interest, we'll be spending 8% more on everything. So I guess that's a loss.
Yeah, I'm not for sure banks will still be open at the end of 2025.
Will the banks have?
Yeah, I feel like
money
eventually something's going to happen with the banking system again here in the United States. And I heard that the end of this last week, the bond market was in shambles again. So
will the digital currency take over for paper in 2023?
I'm not sure if 2023, but that's why I gave the timeline. That's why I gave the timeline to 2025. Right. I think it will. So call in and tell us what you guys think will happen in the next year or the next coming few years. With society, will we enter?
Jake said CBDC incoming. I gotta put on my thinking cap.
That's a digital currency.
Oh, okay. All right. Debbie, straight.
That's the initials. For
Jake. Got.
He's got
code.
Initials. He's got code. No.
I'm like, I got to break the code here. All right.
So who knows what is going to happen?
Lay off the glazed honey bun. Oh yeah, you do like the the glazed honey buns.
Mm-hmm.
Are those the ones that you get at the that are at the store? Now they're good. But I'm more of a bear claw kind of guy. Cinnamon. He's going for the honey buns, which are more. They got a lot of sugar on them. If you're wondering, it's Lone Cowboy Adventures.
Yes.
Ken said he's laying off the
honey buns.
Honey buns.
Well,
good luck with that.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Good luck with that.
Who else has any? They are going to dig up graves, looking for gold teeth and jewelry to help with the whole. They are living. I know.
That's
O'Rourke's Littlefield.
Mm-hmm.
Said that.
I don't know. But I feel like, do you think that we'll enter a war, like World War III will be next year?
That's a possibility there. We haven't had one for so long. We've been really lucky that we haven't had an outright, the whole world. It's like the reset that they talk about, right? To get a reset, things have to get pretty, crazy for a reset to actually take place. And one of the ways to do that is to have your World War III.
I like that resolution, Debbie. I like that.
You can't.
She's refrain from gossip and mental judgmental thinking.
Not go straight for the ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, don't go straight for the ex-boyfriend. Poor Jack. I'm glad. I could not sleep last night because I was thinking about the families of the people that lost people, and then all the people connected to them that have been put through the ringer and on the news and everything, and all kinds of stuff.
Occam's razor was way off on that.
Yeah, yours was anyway. Yeah. I kept coming up with a new theory every day.
Every day, and she was glued. I'm kind of glad they found something.
Yeah,
because. You know why we didn't have any show set up? She was watching all the lives and all the gossip on that.
Mm-hmm. So. I was. So.
I don't know. I'm trying to think what else is exciting and new. Do you have anything? What time is it? We got 30 minutes. All right.
Yeah. So we'll call in and tell us what you think is going to happen in the coming year or years, and let us know what you think. And everything, and we'll just see what comes about. So anyway, I think the inflation will keep on inflating, and I think that the banking system is in trouble, and I think that they're going to roll out the new digital currency. I'm not sure when that will happen, but I think it is coming.
Grilling Addiction with Nick said, great stuff, Ridge Life.
Mm-hmm.
Check out my backstrap video. Different way of cooking one. Now, instead of showing the video, Nick, we can come down
and sample
it for you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think where Grilling Addiction with Nick lives.
I don't know. I'm not sure where Grilling Addiction with Nick lives.
Now, there's one guy that I follow down in Houston that builds the grills. I don't know if that's the same guy. I don't think it is, but this one guy makes these fabulous grills down there. Remember?
Yeah.
And his wife has a channel.
Mm-hmm.
And, man, that dude is knowledgeable about some, grills and how to make them. And He makes 18-wheeler size grills, too, and stuff. All kind of wild, crazy stuff.
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting. But, Nick, hit us up if you're close to El Reno.
You have a great one. Ridge Life, Happy New Year's.
Okay, if you mention food, you have to send. Yeah, that's what I told Journey Along with Shannon too. Shannon with Journey Along with Shannon. I'm like, look, if you make it, you make me hungry. You have to send some to me.
You're in Central Oklahoma?
What?
We're in Central Oklahoma.
Okay, Grilling Addiction. We're going to have to do a live on location.
Yeah, we will.
At Grilling
and we'll
Addiction
have to sample,
with Nick.
We'll have to sample some of your goods.
We're in Central Oklahoma, too.
Oh, he builds drum smokers.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Well, there we go. We're in.
We're going to go.
We're in.
There's a good reason to go live somewhere.
Yeah.
We were thinking, we should go live at the casino or something like the local radio stations do and all that stuff, like the sports radio stations. But wouldn't it be better to do it on site at a barbecue grill location where they make the grills, and then to prove how good their grills work, they feed us?
Yes. I'm reading.
I know. I was like,
I'm reading. I tuned you out.
I live with it. I'm pro at this. I know whenever she tunes me out, I can just start rambling and saying nonsensical stuff. And
I was reading MT's comment. He said that Wells Fargo agreed to pay $3.7 billion settlement with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau over customer abuses tied to mortgage, auto loans, and overdraft fees. And I don't doubt that. The banking system is going to be
a mess.
Yeah.
Another way I can tell if you're tuning me out right, is after I'm talking and I know you're definitely not listening to me, I like to say, and what's your opinion on that?
Yeah, and what's your opinion on that? No, I have no opinion.
Just a little trick for you young people that might be watching us. If you think your wife is tuning you out, every once in a while just say, and what's your thoughts?
Yeah. Yeah, that might be it. So maybe it's more of a fine, Lou, instead of a settlement.
And that's the thing with Homestead Lou too. You got to think all the things, because he says he's, probably going to sell. He's trying to sell his place, right? And the pros and cons. It's a wonderful place out there.
Yeah.
If we were, him or I were younger, it's a no-brainer, man. It's a perfect place. Then you got to start thinking of all that. You have to think about the upkeep on that amount of land. You got to think about the taxes. The taxes on that property and everything, and it just all adds up. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. You got to weigh that all out. It's a tough decision, I think.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Debbie, about your friend.
Oh.
Yeah, that's sad whenever those things happen in this world. It is. We got two credit cards. We got two credit cards today.
We actually have.
We got two Christmas cards today. This week. So I'm going to open them up. I feel like I already opened one from Wendy, but I got one from Wendy.
The one thing
and I was what is the word? Blessed enough to get one.
And we got to get
of the few cards that little Frenchie is out.
Oh.
There's little Frenchie's card.
Well,
so anyway.
Thank you guys. And we need to get back with Wendy and have dinner.
Yeah, we do.
It's been way too long.
It has been.
It's been over a year.
Yeah, it has been.
So it's time to get back with her. And she's right here in Central Oklahoma too.
She is. She is right here in Central Oklahoma. Just right up the road.
Taxes here are cheap though. $100 per year. Yeah. Oh wow, that is dang cheap. Holy cow. Yeah. No, I didn't think that would be that cheap for that many acres.
No, do you have to have animals on it?
Yeah, that
farm
animals. Or you have to call it a active farm to get the break.
Yeah, probably. I would imagine.
We'll wait on that. We'll see how it comes up.
I know. So anyway, I just I don't know. Somebody should call in because I don't have anything else to talk about.
We're running out of.
We talked about everything. We misled you guys a little bit this morning, and so there you go. Right before we went on air, we saw the thing about the Pope, and so we just thought, because I didn't read it that it said former Pope, it just said Pope for what I saw, and so we just jumped on it.
We're just
without
stupid.
checking into it, and was like, oh, that's huge news or whatever, and
Well, if you watched Redacted, right?
Yes.
Or, some of the people...
They do better research than we do.
We highly recommend Redacted and everything. But you're not going to get misinformation like you will here on this channel.
Speculation.
So you could go out and start talking at the water, fountain. People will be like, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? That didn't happen.
It's nowhere close to what happened.
Yeah, it's nowhere close to what happened.
Oh, Ryan's here. Good morning, Mark and Deb, and everyone else. Ryan's. There's another guy I need to go down and see. I got to do a Texas swing this year. In 2023, I'm doing a Texas swing.
Okay.
All right. And
what is a Texas swing?
It's going on another adventure down to Texas and see all my peeps down in Texas.
Maybe over the 4th of July because we'll have a week off then.
That's the one thing kind of good. Fuel it's kind of going back up a little bit.
Well, it's come down, but I hear that $5 fuel is coming.
It's probably coming. So I might just get on a
Vesta.
We'll do like I'll have a group chat with my Texas peeps if the fuel goes up anymore. But yeah, I'm glad I got out to see Lou. That's there's things you got to do. You just got to get off your butt and go see your friends sometimes, and I'm glad I did.
So here we're going to spend a quiet night at home, but my oldest granddaughter is here, and so she's visiting, and so I'm going to spend the day with my oldest granddaughter. I don't get to see her all that much now that she's on the other side of the city.
You went out on that argument.
Well, just a little bit. I didn't totally, but a little bit. Yeah, I did.
Well, you wanted here for the whole week.
You were nice enough to go pick her up on your way back from Lou's, which was not too far out.
Am I right or wrong? Grandkids come and they visit for the day, and then they go back home to the parents.
Tell them sometimes grandkids come for the week.
No.
Sometimes they do.
Well, it's good that she likes you.
It
wants
is
to
good.
stay
it's not always going to be that way, so you have to enjoy these moments.
I don't think her mom wanted to spend nights out with your grandma.
So you have to enjoy the moments when you can get your granddaughter to want to play Mario Party with you. And hang out with you. And
then I end up watching the football game in the bedroom.
Yeah.
And I don't have your full attention.
I know. You don't have my full attention. That's the problem.
And I don't like that.
Because we don't spend enough time together.
Well, we'll be working here soon.
Yeah, we're not going to spend enough time together.
All right. So nobody's out there with that little snowman. Everybody's skating pretty good today.
Yeah.
There's not the person with the snowman to push around.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. You get your kid and you push him around in a chair. Cart. Oh, that's kind of cute. I don't think we had that back in my day at all.
And then
if you were that age, you were out on the ice falling down and learning how to skate back in my day, boy. There was no, here, sit in a chair and I'll push you around. Dads used to say, okay, your 2-year-old kid, get out there.
I got to answer a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Very important question.
All right, go.
Dakota likes Studio Y. She's probably mad right now because we're doing a show and she's trying to sleep somewhere.
Yeah. Well, Studio Y, Ryan asked, how does
your oldest daughter like
She loves running around.
Yeah, she
But she doesn't like to get on camera anymore.
No, she doesn't.
She was whenever she was littler. We had her on in some of the old shows.
She is against having her picture taken right now, and we need to respect that.
I guess.
But it just makes me sad because I don't have any pictures of her.
What is it with kids and the pictures thing?
Well, I just think she just doesn't want to have a social media presence, and that's fine.
Right, okay.
It didn't work out so good for
Lone Cowboy Adventure. That's one thing. I would go and try this, and my ankles kind of pronate inwards or whatever, so they're not straight. So after I'm out on the ice for an hour or less, my ankles are in severe pain, although it was still a rip-roaring good time. So as a kid, you put up with it. But the people that just go out there and skate and their ankles or feet never hurt.
Yeah.
Now roller.
It's really good that it comes right back up to the stream and we don't lose the stream though.
Yeah, that's a nice thing about OBS is you just say stop streaming.
Yeah.
And start streaming again, not end broadcast. If I end broadcast, it's done for. But, so Karen.
Yeah, I know. She needs to figure out how to call the
turn off the space heater.
Yeah.
or be a little bit quicker with the line there. So.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I don't know what's up with that. It just started not too long ago.
Yeah, Mark is pulling his hair out. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is really irritating. We went for so many lives.
Yeah, we haven't had any trouble at all with our internet, and then all of a sudden, here we go.
And I don't think it's anything to do with my router or anything, because it would be like out forever, not just like drop and then renegotiate and come back on. I think, there's got to be some interference in our area that, some kid's messing around with the internet or something like that, and he like blasts a transmit down the line or something.
Yeah,
takes out everybody. I don't know. We'll call it. We got to call it.
Yeah, I just don't.
We can be more.
Even know.
We do have the penguin now. There's a girl with a penguin.
Yeah.
Where were we? What were we talking? Oh, our ankles.
Yeah.
Right? Whatever. It hurts. Okay.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts. They're sore.
All right.
So, anyway, I don't know anything else. Do you have anything else to talk about?
You want to, for once, get out early?
We might get out early.
Nobody's calling in.
These people might have exciting New Year's things to do.
It's a busy day.
It is a busy day.
Oh, football games start at 11. If you can find them bootlegs somewhere up there on the internet. If you don't, then you got to watch them. You got to go to a friend's house. Like I might have to go to a friend's house to watch the games today.
Yeah.
Maybe the Gills will invite me over to their place.
Oh, to watch the football game? Maybe they will.
You think?
I don't know, because I think Austin and Morgan are going out tonight.
Oh, they're going.
They're going to Dusty's.
Oh, they're going to Dusty's. Well, that's good. I tell my son, don't worry about it. Well, I didn't tell him that, but I don't worry about it because, listen, whenever I was younger, I would get home, I'd throw my clothes to my mom, say, do my laundry, right? And then I would skip out and go have a rip-roaring time with my friends, right? And I get it. Like some people would get upset or whatever, but it was nice seeing my son yesterday. And we just need to, shake hands, talk for a little bit, maybe watch a little football, and then boom, he takes off. You only live once, right? And it's much more funner to honestly be with your friends.
Yes.
I understand that 100%. Now, there are some sons and dads that like did stuff growing up and are like super tight and they can't wait to see each other. That's fine too. It goes both ways, people. So don't get mad one way or another. Now, in his defense, I kind of was on the road a lot. So he learned to grow up with me around, but a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So I can't expect him to want to be around me a lot after I wasn't there a lot. You know what I'm saying? But we love each other, and we have a good time whenever we see, especially now that we watch football together.
Yeah,
that's a nice
they do. They do watch football and text each other together now while he's
even
at
though
college.
we're far apart. Our thing now is we watch football games and text each other. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. So there you go, people. Again, I know mothers.
There's Biden for
mothers and dads and everything. Don't get freaked out if your kids really don't, want to spend that much time with you. That doesn't mean they don't love you. That just means you only got one shot in life to have some fun.
Yeah.
And now I know people say, well, your parents might pass away. That's okay. It's like we did our part. We raised them. We got to see them a lot. Now they're gone. So whatever way it works out for you, if you're really close, fantastic. If you're close but don't really spend that much time together, it's okay too. All right. Yeah. Did I spend too much time on that?
No, you're fine. So Biden 2024 is in the house.
Well, hi, Biden.
I said in the house.
Well, welcome in to 2023, Biden. Almost. Biden 2024. I see people are still making fun of my great
president.
Great president. So I'm going to start a new trend. What?
The other brother was here, and then he would disappear.
Yeah, you see, he says, you just got to talk like, to understand Biden, you have to become like Biden.
Yeah,
to figure him out. Well, welcome in, Biden 2024, and good luck in 2024. See if we can make it through this year.
Yeah,
and see if he's, healthy enough to pull it off. Storyteller, you're going to watch the ball drop. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to just stay at home tonight. So
again,
New Year's Eve isn't really my jam.
Zombie 5, Dumpster Dive, I still think it's hilarious that I went a year or so thinking
Yeah.
that with that name,
it was a guy.
You got to be a guy. And it wasn't. And that still was one of the funniest parts of that show the other night that we did. It was good stuff.
It was.
Plus, she had a really good story.
And Mark divided it up so that it's just the callers that called in. So if you want to
if you want to go back
that called in.
to Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show,
And
the last three videos,
the calls.
I edited out the calls. So if you want to hear Zombie Fives, don't call up a demon, right?
No.
You might just get one.
You might.
That was Zombie Fives. And then there was Lila Newton, which was the Christmas ghost.
Yeah.
And Lila's mother, her grandmother, I don't know what, I think it was mother, set that ghost straight.
Yeah.
And said, you're not going to
mess with
anymore.
Our Christmas.
So it must come around a lot. And she has a little bit of authority over this ghost. That was a great story. So Lila Newton's ghost stories again. And then Mike was a ghost magnet. And he came across
all kinds of ghosts.
Yeah, all kind of ghosts and things. And he came across the ghost of the Gorton's fisherman.
Yeah.
Trust the Gorton's fisherman. But he saw the Gorton's fisherman and his ghost. So there's 3 good ghost stories. If you're bored and you haven't seen the live, go back and check out the
just the little clips so that they're shorter.
Yeah, they're short, so you're not bored. You get straight to the meat. You don't have to listen to me ramble like you are right now.
Right.
Because I can talk too much.
So I'll tell you one thing. I didn't know there was
Lou will tell you a story about guy on the median, but I didn't put that's in the live.
I didn't know until I started researching about the Idaho 4 that there's such a community of law.
No way. Did you see that, Virginia Alexander? She said, Mark, our spirit returned after we talked. Okay, so me and Lone Cowboy Adventures will have to do a revisit Virginia, and I'll advertise it in advance, and you need to call in and tell us your story.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, definitely.
Sorry if I
you're fine.
I thought that was she said, my spirit returned after we talked. Our spirit. So... Again, you don't want to. Maybe I summoned up this stuff with this stupid stuff, and I shouldn't be doing this.
You probably shouldn't, but maybe. I don't know. Who knows? So, I didn't know there was such a crime. I don't know what that's called. Like, there's such a
Ryan
bunch of people.
Okay, we will do it. Yeah, Ken. We're doing it again. We already got Virginia lined up. Ryan, the other brothers lined up. We got 2 good calls already, so we'll set it up again.
Okay. So anyway, I didn't know there was such a what is that like? There's such a what is that called? Like the crime family or whatever. There's such a community of people on the YouTubes that are into the whole solving crime thing.
I forget what it's called.
Yeah, I forget what it's called, but there is a great community out there.
We didn't know that.
We didn't know that until I got really invested in it.
And every time there's a new one, they all, internet sleuths.
No, they're not internet sleuths.
But they are. They're internet sleuths, but they are called something.
Yeah, like
true crime,
yeah.
Reporters.
Investigators.
True crime investigators.
Yeah. But there's a lot of them out there now.
Wow, yeah. And their channels grew immensely.
Yeah.
But
of course, I don't know that I want that kind of growth.
Nah, we don't want to. I mean, that's great, and people get interested in it, but maybe we should be doing something a little bit more productive.
Maybe. Well, if you're doing it for the families and getting closure, then that's one thing.
Yeah.
But if you're doing it for fame and fortune and to make money, then that's another thing. I feel like.
Too many CSI watchers.
Yeah. Too many CSI. That is what it is. So yeah, and they probably, I don't know. I hate to say that maybe we should cut down on that because then people start
ideas.
Getting that in their mind, and then
We were at church that one day, and this lady was like, "Oh, we don't let our kids watch too much TV and everything, but we do let them watch CSI so they can learn how to investigate." I'm like, no, that's
terrible.
That's CSI always has the most twisted
stuff on it,
murdering
that
goes on, and your kids are going to get might get a
yeah.
If there's a person that's twisted in the head and they see something like that, they might want to do something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what they do. They desensitize people.
Yeah.
To that. So, and that must have been what happened to this guy. I just don't even know what would make a person think that this was something that they should do. I don't know. Those beautiful young people all had beautiful futures in front of them. So, anyway. So, that's where we're at on that. Yeah. And I hope they rest totally in peace and the families get.
Yeah. It was interesting. It was good because we were off, and it gave us something.
Yeah, we were off.
Gave us something to look at and think about the guy.
But next week we go back to work, and I don't know what that will look like quite yet.
To copyright to get the. All right, that's interesting. China's buying up all the old music so they can copyright it to get the ad revenue. That's smart.
That's terrible.
Well, it's smart.
It's terrible. That's because they want us to be TikTokers.
And, the people that sell it might just say, man, the odds that they ever use my old song again is so they might make out and say, sure, give me your money.
What's going on with that? Because people will say, well, that had like YouTube music on it, and now they're saying it can't be monetized or something.
And Ryan says his ghost wasn't on the road traveling. It was whenever he was younger. Young childhood ones are usually really good.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely.
Ghost-wise, that is.
All right, well, we're going to get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Let everybody you're having a fine Air Force Day.
Everybody have a Happy New Year.
Get used to saying that.
And we will
see you. At the school.
Okay,
because that's what I do with my 3rd and 4th graders. I always go, have a fine Air Force Day. And they go, you have a fine Air Force Day. And it brings me back to my Air Force days. I can act like I'm just, because we used to joke around.
We're out.
We're back.
We're back. All right, so.
Have a fine Air Force Day.
Happy New Year. Until next time, remember, do your own research and be prepared.